Ancient civilizations, the Silk Road, long before airplanes and modern trade. Two of the world's greatest civilizations, China and Rome, stood thousands of miles apart. Between them stretched deserts, mountains, and vast plains so harsh that for centuries, neither side even knew the other existed. And yet, one extraordinary thing connected them: silk. By the 1st century BCE, this shimmering fabric began appearing in markets across the Mediterranean. Traders and nobles marveled at its beauty, light as air, soft as moonlight, unlike anything made in the West. But no one knew where it came from. Thus began the legend of the mysterious land in the East, and the birth of the Silk Road. How the Silk Road worked. The Silk Road wasn't a single road. It was a vast web of trade routes stretching more than 4,000 miles, 6,400 kilometers, linking China, India, Persia, and the Mediterranean. It worked like a giant relay race. Merchants rarely traveled the full distance. Instead, they passed goods from one trading post to another. A merchant would journey across one region, sell his cargo of silk, spices, or ivory, and another would carry it further west. Each stop was a gateway between worlds, a place where languages, religions, and ideas mixed. Caravans of camels and horses crossed deserts under blistering suns and freezing nights. In every bundle of silk or sack of jade, the East and West exchanged far more than goods. They exchanged culture. The explorer who started it all in 138 BCE, a Chinese envoy named Zhang Qian, was sent by Emperor Wu of the Han Dynasty to forge alliances in Central Asia. Though his mission failed, the stories he brought back changed history. Tales of distant lands rich with gold, horses, and strange customs. Inspired by his journey, the Chinese opened new paths of trade, and the Silk Road began to take shape. The treasures of the Silk Road. Despite its name, silk wasn't the only treasure to flow along this route. From the east came tea, jade, porcelain, and spices. From the west came gold, ivory, glassware, and precious stones. But silk remained the most prized of all. Made from the delicate threads of mulberry silkworm cocoons, it shimmered like liquid light. The Chinese guarded the secret of silk making for over 2,000 years, revealing it was punishable by death. Yet, over time, the secret slipped beyond China's borders, spreading across Asia and into Europe. The peak of the Silk Road. Trade along the Silk Road reached its height in the 13th century under the Mongol Empire. The Mongols made the long journey safer than ever, protecting caravans, reducing taxes, and allowing merchants from across continents to travel freely. From Venetian traders like Marco Polo to Chinese diplomats and Persian scholars, the Silk Road became the heartbeat of a connected world. Beyond silk, the spice route even before the Silk Road, spices such as pepper, cloves, and cinnamon had traveled from India and Indonesia to the west. By the 16th century, as sea travel advanced, ships replaced caravans, and new maritime trade routes began to dominate global commerce. The Silk Road slowly declined, but its legacy endured. Legacy of the Silk Road. More than a path for trade, the Silk Road was a path of transformation. It carried not just silk and spices, but art, religion, technology, and ideas. It connected kingdoms, inspired exploration, and laid the foundation for our modern world. A road of silk, yes, but also of dreams, discovery, and destiny.